initially, because initially when I heard about it, nothing was said about that. It just sounded like he went missing like every other missing case you see on TV or read in the paper. But the fact that so many family members come out with different story, then the principal, I listened to his interview. Let me tell you something. I wanted to reach into the TV and hold him. Because I'm like, where are you getting all this stuff from? It just doesn't make any sense to me. Especially you see this kid, how many days and him still dressed up in him khaki, still tucked in. And then when him reach a part and still tucked in.
Listen to me, Jade. Jade, when I first, so when we first started this thing, like, this thing happened the Thursday with the injury. Jayden went missing the Friday.
Right.
I saw it the Saturday evening on the JCF website. Then we start discussing it on the Tuesday. Right? That is the day after they say they see the sighting. So my first stand was, I was looking at the principal. I started out looking at the principal. Why? Because the search was going in a different direction. Until he came out and he said some person who worked at the school saw Jayden. So and he ran so fast, he ran in the bushes and he wasn't able to catch him. Right. So when I see that and I listen to that, my mind space went like, this is a distraction.
Yes.
This is something that is turning the case in a different direction. Because now, at first they was looking for him as if somebody could have taken him.
Right.
Now it smoothed the case. Less interest if he just decided to run away. Basically, he don't want to be found because people seeing him and he's
running away.
Himself.
Right. Yeah.
Right. So I was saying, well, if he ran away, that will make sense, right? That he don't want to be found. But then, when I starting to listen now to what was going on, I said, let me not be a biased person and say only the family member is guilty. Let me weed out and look at everybody, and then if there's nothing but what the family, then I have to go to the family.
Fair enough.
So at first people were saying, oh, she's here for Shanique. I don't know Shanique. I don't give a horse's shoe. But what about Shanique? I just know she's a human being.
Right.
So what I was doing is, from my experience, looking into things what they were saying and say, can that be a possibility?
Right.
And if it could be a possibility, I said, well, you know what? There's a possibility that is what could have happened. So it happened that they were saying that me and Tiger, like Tiger was the I was the defendant and Tiger was the person.
The prosecutor.
Prosecutor, right. me, Bella, and
me myself. Yeah,
and me myself.
Yes.
Right. Even though the three of us had three different viewpoints, but they tend to feel like we were defending the family. Because if you look at the case in originality, the timeline was throwing off everybody. Because I was saying for Shanique to be guilty.
Right.
And if that, I'm getting that she didn't come until after, practically, she wouldn't reach there until after he was already missing. Then I couldn't put her as being a culprit. But my eyes were always on Mr. T and Demar. Why? Because Mr. T was the one who was the only person who saw Jayden on Friday. Because Demar said that he woke up, he didn't see he went to go tie the goats and was out with the goat. That's how he got the name Goaty. He was out with the goats. Yes. And then he made breakfast for Jayden and then Jayden was supposedly in the bathroom. He made breakfast, went out with the goat. So therefore, at that point now, Mr. T called to him from driving out. He only heard Mr. T's voice. He didn't see what Mr. T was doing. but he
Right.
heard Mr. T and he said that he's leaving.
Mm-hmm.
And then Mr. T did not take Jayden to school. He said he left him off at the park.
Right.
Right? So I was saying, I need proof that somebody else see Jayden after Mr. T.
Right.
So that's how I was doing in the beginning, and that's why it seems like I was defending.
Right. So you know something too, girl. You had a better, or you would say a better view of everything that was going on because you were on TikTok with the different lives going on. So for me over on YouTube now, I got these information late. So by the time I got them now, it's like the whole family interview was being played out and listening to the different stuff. I didn't know about the different sightings that you and others would know about. So then for me, I said the family.
So with me, I wasn't doing TikTok. You know the difference with me? I wasn't doing TikTok only. I was actually going out and sourcing information. I was going into Instagram, getting information over Instagram, getting information from the news. I was also getting information from people in Manchester. I was going on Facebook and getting information. So at one point, I heard someone on Facebook said that somebody saw Jayden in a taxi stand. Then on TikTok here, Jayden's cousin from his mother's side came and told us in Tiger Life that Jayden's grandmother saw Jayden in Mandeville town. And she was in a taxi, and when she stopped the taxi, by the time she could get out the taxi, Jayden disappeared. So now it started to click in why everybody see Jayden and he's just disappearing. Then I got a little inside scoop, and they had they saw a CT on a camera. They saw a little boy that they thought was Jayden. They used the facial recognition and said that wasn't Jayden.
Okay.
Right? That little boy was walking with a lady. Right? So now I said, okay, maybe that little boy resembled Jayden, and other people are seeing that same little boy and thinking it was Jayden. Because at one point they said they saw him in Villa Road. One time they said they saw him in Bankhouse Mall. And then, they keep putting out places. So then I start to say, that maybe it's that same little boy that they're seeing and thinking it's Jayden.
Okay.
And then I got also another inside scoop that they saw him on the Jamaica Eye. And that's why they went out and was using the dogs and everything to search for him.
Oh.
So what I was doing, I wasn't just zooming in on the family. I was trying to rule out who he was being associated with. And then I keep listening, and I kind of step away from the case a little bit, and then I start getting some more information, and I said, wait, this young lady have everything to show that I am not guilty, right? Because they're saying that she has everything, but she's not forthcoming with it. She's dodging and giving inch by inch as if she's creating a movie, a suspense, like she's like a suspense movie, and that doesn't make sense. So it kind of made me starting to look in the direction as like, yeah, the family knows more.
Yeah.
If it is not about what directly happened to him, there is something underlying that's being a cover up. They're protecting something. Something is hiding.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Right. So at first, trust me, when I was up here talking, the comment section was bashing me. They were telling me that I'm Shanique's sister, even though Tiger was telling them, listen, she ain't Shanique's sister.
Yeah.
And they were saying,
got a whole heap of bashing for that too, and he had to say, that's my sister at one point.
Bella, it was me and
Yes.
Bella that I stepped away and leave Bella.
And yes.
Yes.
Yes, I remember
Yes.
that, bad.
Yes. So it's like they are putting if they're not even guilty, they're putting the guilt on themselves.
That's the point. Because you, just like Tiger was saying earlier, when you have the truth, there's no spinning. There's too much spinning going on. And notice the first interview that Anne gave, she was making sure that she was only speaking about me. I was at the hospital. From I go in there Thursday evening, I did not come back out until Friday evening, whatever time. She was only accounting for herself.
Jade, let me tell you something. To how much me and Bella was up here talking that we become the defense, right? I'm hearing these things now that Shanique is saying, and you want the better joke of it? It's what me and Bella was saying.
I heard that, because remember you guys were even saying, what if she got the key?
The key on the Saturday. Right. And we were even saying, what if Mr. T could be mixing up the time? And we were saying that's how we were saying. So now is either because if it is so, then she needs to show her proof.
Exactly.
But if she's just listening and taking, because they were seeing us as the defense and just taking our side and putting that out there as her story. What is it that she's doing? Is it that what we were saying is really true and she's just, I'm not going to show any proof? Or is it that she just listened to our true, what we were saying and just put it in as his fact? So that's why my eye kind of turned a little bit and starting to say, wait, I need to look at them now, because I need to look at them and see and look deeper into them.
And you see, even though she lied, first thing YB put out, she said she got the key early in the morning at 11 o'clock on Saturday. Then she come back in part 2 now and said she got the key at 2 o'clock. Lady, that's why you're lying. That's why you're lying. You said you get the key. Now you're saying it's Saturday. All right. It's Saturday. First you get the key 11 o'clock. Then you change it now to say you got it at 2 o'clock. But then you same one told us that on Saturday you were transporting the child from the hospital. You heard he went to. So,
but you know what? You know what we were missing when I made the statement that it could have been the Saturday morning, right?
Right.
You know what I was missing? And afterward, Tiger came and played another interview, because the interviews were like bits and bits, pieces and pieces. So when I heard the other interview, when I listened clearly to Mr. T, he clearly said when Shanique come, Jayden would have been in school.
Right.
So
yes,
that now make me eliminate Saturday. So Shanique didn't realize that I further went down and eliminate the Saturday. So that's what made me now saying, wait, what is Shanique doing? Following what me and Bella
was saying,
me, myself, and I was putting out there as the facts.
Gosh.
We wasn't putting it out there as facts. No, we were saying, what if this is what happened?
Yeah.
What if?
Looking
That's
at
how
all the
we were
different
putting
possibilities. Yeah.
Right. But when I listened to that interview and I clicked, because what happened,